it's Uncle Joe. I'm out here at Jones Creek, actually crossing a couple of creeks, as you can see here. We're looking for a camp spot. Just talking to some guys there, let them know that if they'll park right here and head up that hill, they'll find a nice waterfall back there. But anyway, yeah, pickings are slim. Pickings are slim. So yeah, we're rolling back, see if maybe there's a spot down here we can back into and camp for the night. So this is the end of the line. The road does continue on back that way, but it doesn't go very far. These little trees got broken down, and I don't exactly know why. My guess is whoever cut that felled a tree across these two short trees and busted it up. But I'm going to take this spot. It's not really a camp spot, but I don't think there's anything to worry about there. I'm just going to back up in there and see what I can do. But I got to get these cleared out first. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, camp set up. I know it's a little dark, maybe hard to see. May have to film this again in the morning, but yeah, you can kind of see what I got going on. The lights under there, and it's the first time deploying, the second time deploying the tent, first time sleeping in it. And it's gonna take some working out. The bow that's in there gets stuck. I don't know what's causing that, but took a little work to get it out, but we did it. Anyway, gonna get the rest of camp set up and then see about making something to eat. Morning. Getting some breakfast going here. We got some eggs here. Got some sausage over here I'm heating up. Always good to have sausage. He's pretty much done. We'll turn him off and let him matriculate a few minutes. But yeah, it was a long night. Hung out with all those young people down there, and they were up getting giddy and having a big time. And sometime around 11:30, I'd already been talking to the one guy about the area. He comes up here quite a bit and camps, and most of those others, it's their first time camping. And told him there's a waterfall right down the road here. So, of course, in the middle of the night's when they want to go. So, took them down there. It was pretty nice. One fellow down there sings, played guitar and singing. It was really nice. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised how many people were down here. I mean, all the campsites are taken. And what I'm in right now technically is not a campsite, but yeah, quite a bit of people out. It's socked in this morning. It's very cloudy. I'm hoping it don't rain. I thought I heard some sprinkles last night, but everything's dry, very dry. So hopefully it stays that way. I'll have to make a decision if I want to pack up stuff before I do my hike or after. So I don't know. And we got a little guest I just noticed. Right there. You're gonna have a rough day when I take that tent down, buddy. Oh well. Let's eat. The road stops where I'm at, but there's a peel off right there that goes across a creek, and it looks like it's been set up to drive across, but I don't think it goes very far after that. But that's where this Ball Mountain Trail peels off and goes up the ridge. So we're going to try to do that here in a bit. Take that up to the Bit Mackay and hopefully stay dry, because like I said, it's very, very socked in. Not calling for rain. That don't mean it won't. Anyway, we've had a good time with the Ursa tent, and yeah, did really well. Actually just saw a mountain biker go that way, so I don't know where they come from. I don't know if there's another loop back. There's got to be another loop back in there that I'm just not familiar with. But anyway, we'll find out what happens with Ball Mountain. I know they're not going to go up there because Benton MacKaye doesn't allow bikes on it, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, get our dishes cleaned up, get ready, get the backpack on, and have a little fun hiking. We need to get across. So far, this has been exactly like it. Well, not exactly. I didn't think it'd be this steep, but it's pretty steep out of the gate. Still pretty steep ahead of me. If my head angle gives you any idea, I'm looking straight up the trail. I could turn the camera that way, but it doesn't really do it justice. Well, we've hiked into the fog. We've had some raindrops. I think it's largely this fog solidifying. And well, we made it to the Benton MacKaye. I seem to recall last time I was here that there was a sign that said Ball Mountain Trail, but I don't see it now. I reckon we'll head on over to Springer and work our way back. Well, there's the memorial. Hasn't been that long really since we were here. All right, we got some company. What a view. Well, we're done with the hike. Had to get another shirt on and another hat. Kind of soaked. The Gobi's all packed up. We packed up camp before we left this morning, of course. And all the folks here have done taking off. I want to say shout out to Garrett and everyone in the crew there. Can't remember all the names, but thanks for letting me hang out with you last night. And maybe, I know you like to come out here and camp, so maybe we can do it again sometime. Anyway, we're done. We're going to head on out of here, maybe find another camp. I'm not really sure. I got to start making my way north. But I also need to get cleaned up. So anyway, we're gonna head on out. Still some color to be seen. Morning. I'm here at Thunder Rock Campground. I don't have everything deployed because the wind has been atrocious. I mean, all night. I finally just resolved myself that I'd better put the awning away. I did have it staked out, but I was having a hard time really gauging. You know, I thought maybe there were 30-mile-an-hour winds, but to be honest with you, I think they gusted maybe a little more than that. So I was getting a little nervous on that. But anyway, I pulled in here. It's a campground I'm familiar with, and I'm kind of making my way north. So this was a good spot to come to. I've been here before. Me and my buddy Barry, who sadly passed on, and see, Johnny, Norma, Don, I think Steve and Norma maybe. We all came here and biked the mountain bike trails that are all over this hillside back here. And this is kind of like between the Cohutta and the Big Frog Wilderness, I think. And so the highway runs through here, and the Whitewater Center's right here where they had the Olympic whitewater events. So the highway's just across the river. You can hear that. So, but that didn't bother me too much. It was really the wind that really kept me awake. And it keeps passing through in waves. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make coffee or if I'm just going to hit the road and find coffee. But you know, not staying here very long, just gonna pack up and move on, but it was a convenient place to stop. It's a nice Forest Service campground. It does have a shower house too, which I had forgotten. I was pretty sure it had running water, which I figured I'd get out my shower and just do my own shower. But then this lady that was also checking in, she said they have really nice hot showers if you're into that kind of thing, which I thought was a pretty funny joke. But anyway, we're gonna get loaded up, hit the road, start making our way up. Hey, it's Uncle Joe here at the Wilderness Road Campground. We're right off the highway, just a little ways. We're down here on the lower end, so we're closer to the highway. But pulled in here, this is here Cumberland Gap, and figured I'd stay the night here and probably do a hike out of here tomorrow up to like the Pinnacle maybe, or up on the ridge somewhere. And gonna make the decision probably tomorrow. We may stay in this area for a little while and do some other hikes that are nearby. And just continuing on the trip, we may go up to Red River Gorge. Been up there before, but we may want to go up and do some more hiking up there. But anyway, we got everything set up, and here in a little bit we're gonna make something to eat. Morning, just getting up. It's actually up before sunrise. Just slept a lot better last night, but hit a wall and it's like, you're getting up. I don't want to get up. Yeah, you're getting up. Don't make fun of my taped up glasses. They broke on me yesterday. Yeah, we're here at Cumberland Gap, campground there, and gonna get some breakfast going and then make our way down the Wilderness Road Trail, and may do Tri-State Peak or Pinnacle. I may save Pinnacle for tomorrow, but it might rain tomorrow, so as beautiful as it is right now, might be rainy by the end of the week, so we'll probably move on. Not sure yet. Maybe up into Kentucky or something, but right now we got to get some coffee going, get some breakfast going. Well, I thought I could at least show you the awning with the lights going. It's really cool. You have different colors you can do, so you can do sort of a red and then a really warm. It's not like a flat out red, but it's nice. I have lights under the tent and on the inside of the tent, but I left the cordage at home, and to be honest with you, I don't know where it is. Lost in the vortex. I keep this little motion light here. It's usually pretty good about coming on, but right now it's being cantankerous. But anyway, tent's deployed. I was having a little bit of issue getting it completely out, but I think I may have found the issue on that, I hope. But anyway, yeah, camp's looking pretty good, all things considered. Well, we got us some bacon, we got us some eggs. Well, not eggs plural, just one egg. Cooked two the other day and it was just a lot of egg. I'm not a big egg person, but I will eat them. On my diet, it's one of the better things I can eat, so consequently, we're having eggs. Lots of cheese makes a difference though. And butter. Well, the sun's up, which is nice. I don't think it's going to be this nice tomorrow, but hopefully it'll be sunny all day today. But we're going to get cleaned up. We got to get our dishes cleaned up here, and then we're going to head over and do a hike. And yeah, legs are still pretty sore from doing the hike I did a couple of days ago, so hopefully the uh, elevation won't be too bad. When we get down near the ridge, we have to climb up on it, so we're expecting some climbing. Leaving camp here at Cumberland Gap, I'm going to take the Wilderness Road Trail back to Tri-State Peak this morning. Here we go. Boone Trail 1.5 miles, historic Cumberland Gap 2.5 miles, Tri-State Peak 3.1. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a deer. There he goes, big rack. Heard me speaking. Hear that snort. So they have closed the Wilderness Road Trail from here, so we're gonna have to take the Gap Cave Trail. Well, the light's gonna be poor. Alright, got my headlamp on, maybe that'll help a little bit. You can see, looks like it goes way back there. You can feel a breeze coming through there, so it opens up back there somewhere. I think at one time it probably went up and finished that loop, because we saw another trail splitting off back there. It was also paved, so. All right, we're here at Cumberland Gap. Daniel Boone's trail from North Carolina to Kentucky. You can imagine what it was like to come through that gap heading west back in the day. Erected by the Kentucky Daughters of the American Revolution, 1915. Pretty cool. Colonial boundary, 1665. A little breezy. We can see here on the ground, this is a tri-state marker. So we got Tennessee, we're in Tennessee, we're in Virginia, we're in Kentucky. There you go. Looking off into Kentucky. Another big ridge on the other side there. Well, Wilderness Road Trail via Colson and Boone Trails to Tri-State Peak done. We had a side trip to Gap Cave. This got me good and tired, which is fine. Anyway, we're done. We're gonna get cleaned up here and get us some lunch.